Yo, what up? So, if you even on social media, you understand what this is already. So we ain't gotta go into that. Now, for me, when I seen it the other day, I didn't know what it meant. Like when J. Cole Twitter put out the little I guess promotional ad for I was seeming a concert because it's like no phones, no this, no that. But I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, okay, J. Cole must got an upcoming show or some shit. So that's dope. I mean, it makes sense because it's just like, damn, that's that. It made me think of his verse on Roy's album where he said he grew up in a BC era before, cell phones. So did I. And I'm like, that's dope to be able to put that out there and want people to do that, which we know that some motherfuckers gonna sneak a phone in somehow, some way. But that's just dope, just to experience the show and actually have dialogue, to have an actual conversation. This new generation, the millennials, just don't seem to understand that everything got to be with the phones. You got to get the likes, you got to get the clicks, all that dumb shit, where it's just like, okay, you can't really have a story if you got a video. You know what I mean? It's better. I'd love my era because we actually go somewhere and see something that somebody didn't see. Picking the best way to describe what you just saw, it kind of makes you a dope storyteller in a sense. But anyway, so I just happened to go on Twitter and seeing that J. Cole was trending. Didn't know why it was trending. So I go through a couple of tweets. You got the bullshit tweets of, you know what I mean, the niggas that was just dissing the nigga but yet praising him, for whatever the case may be. So I run across a little clip that, of course, somebody, uploaded and listened to the little song or whatever. Just a little 40-something clip. And I'm like, I'm not really gonna go for it at first because I'm like, yeah, he did this on the last joint when he dropped the 2 joints about the mumble rappers and then a song about Kanye and them. So I'm not really gonna go for it just right now. But I like what I hear, and then I look some more on Twitter and see what the album actually about. Got like 3 parts to it. Y'all can go do the homework yourself. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. Nothing new. We've seen that before in hip hop. You know what I mean? So I guess those are some good topics to talk about. And then hearing that, okay, he's still going to be J. Cole on the album. So I'm like, all right, we're going to get some new music, some new different flows, some different stories, and he's still going to be J. Cole. So I guess, you can't win for losing. But it was one thing in the clip of the song that I heard, I guess it's called KOD, where he said, basically fans be getting at him like, why you don't get features? And basically J. Cole, and my words, not his, just fuck these niggas are not worthy to be on my album, basically. So I'm like, oh shit, now this line should definitely stand out to a lot of motherfuckers if you're a rapper. Because the previous era, when you say shit like that, it's kind of like what Kendrick did with the Control shit. You know what I mean? When he called out motherfuckers and some of the people he dissed was actually on the song. When you hear that and you know that you kind of ain't been on J. Cole album, not that he had a lot of features anyway, but just you feel like you're a notable artist that you probably could do great work with J. Cole, on the album, and you hear that, I wonder what that's going, the ripple effect gonna happen with that shit. So I was more enthused about that. Not that I'm really on the beef shit, but it's just like when you got lyrical people in this generation, they act like if you go back and forth, it's a problem. It ain't really mean you got a problem with the person. You just going for, lyrical dominance in a sense. Look at Hove and Biggie. Go listen to Brooklyn's Finest. That's hard, you know what I mean? But I guess I could wait for the album to drop this Friday, 4/20 of course, and check it out. But I mean, I can't say that I'm that hyped for it. It's like what Kendrick did with Damn, and people still said, oh, it's alright, it's good, but it's no Good Kid, Mad City. He's just rapping normal again, and it's just like, he is, in a sense, you can enjoy it. So I feel like this is gonna be the album that people can really enjoy because it ain't really overpowered with, I guess, being a preacher or a message, or how people say that J. Cole really drops sleepers in a sense. And that just made me think of that game, Sleeper Cell. I don't know why. But anyway, so I mean, I guess I'm hyped for it. I just want to see the type of flows he gonna have on it, the content. I definitely want to hear the story. I'm hearing that he dropped one about his mom, where his mom had kind of an addiction problem. And I was like, oh shit. I think that's the one that personally I'm gonna love the most out of the whole body of work. Because if you actually had a parent that went through any type of struggle, it hits you in the heart, and especially when you have to experience those moments. So that's what I'm more looking forward to. You know what I mean? So that's just me. But if y'all hype for this shit, let me know what you expect to hear on this new J. Cole album. I'm just expecting better production. He always been lyrical, so I won't never say he ain't lyrical. So I know he gonna be lyrical. I just hope he don't dumb it down a tad bit. You know, it's like, don't really do that just to reach an audience. Even if you got a message, because I feel like you taking away from your skill set. Do what you did on the Jeezy joint and the Royce joint, just in your own way. Keep it that lyrical right there. I think everybody can understand that. It's not over your head type. What is he talking about? You know what I mean? That type of lyricalness is straight edge to the point, in my personal opinion. But yeah, J. Cole KOD album this Friday. I can't wait to see all the fucking dick riding ass fans jump on Twitter and talk shit, knowing they didn't fuck with the last two albums. I'm out, man. 1.